Welcome back, West Texas. I'm here now with that full forecast. Again, starting you off with current temperatures just because we are slowly starting to cool down after the very nice day that we had today. You see around 54 degrees here in San Angelo, 58, pretty warm over here in Sonora, but a few places still holding on to those 60s. You see 62 degrees down here in Junction, straight 60 here in Breckenridge, as well as all the way out here in Midland. But tonight, temperatures are going to drop. We're not going to see anything freezing like we haven't these past couple of nights. So everyone's going to be right around average in those lower 40s. See that average up here is 42 degrees, and just about everyone is around 41 to 46. See 41 degrees here in San Angelo, 46 up here in Abilene. Coolest temperatures I'm seeing are about 39 degrees down here in Mason, as well as over here in Big Spring. So as we get into Thursday, you're still going to see those chilly temperatures when you're waking up in the morning. That's about generally when we see those lows, but Thursday is going to be another possibly even greater day. Temperatures going to be rising even further into the upper 80s. Who knows, or excuse me, upper 70s. A few people may actually hit those 80s like Breckenridge did today. But temperatures are, of course, going to slowly increase. So if we don't do it tomorrow, we might do it Friday. If not, then we'll definitely see some 80s as we get into this weekend, maxing out around 83 degrees on Saturday. Excuse me. But you see that we have a cold front that's going to come in Sunday evening into Monday, and it's going to cause a drastic change as we start out next week. So as of right now, we've got this high pressure system that's currently moving its way east. It's bringing us a lot of that warm air from the southeast and from Mexico and the Gulf. But as we continue through these next couple of days, that high pressure is going to move its way off, and we're going to have a couple changes. The first of which, we're going to see some gusty winds starting on Friday morning, but that will continue until Saturday afternoon. So you see we have this wind border here as these stronger winds starts to make their way east off the mountains, and the winds we have already here from the southeast. But as we continue, those stronger winds from the west are going to push through, and then we're going to see some elevated fire concerns as we get into Saturday. You know, we're going to have those winds sustained up to 20 miles per hour, gust up to 30 miles per hour. We're going to have already warm temperatures that will be slowly increasing and building that heat through the week. And of course, the very low humidity levels that we have below 20% for much of the weekend. But after that's happening, things are going to start moving forward a little bit faster. You see, we've got a low pressure system with some rain attached as well that's going all the way from Michigan down to here in Texas. It's going to start to swing a cold front through and really try to drag down this colder air with it. But we do have very slight chances of seeing rain. As of right now, the system is showing it's going to be further east, and those rain chances are going to be much more likely to our northeast as we get into northeastern Texas and parts of Oklahoma as well. But there's still, I'd say, a good 20% chance that we may see a little bit of that rain, particularly those of you in the big country. But everyone may see a sprinkle or two. It will be out of the way by the time we get to Monday, and rain totals aren't looking very high just because we might not see any rain at all. So you see, as we get over these next couple of days, we may not see that rain, but we are going to see those cooler temperatures. You see, we've got a good 60+ chance of being below average, and you'll see that when we get to that 7-day forecast. We're also going to show to be a little bit dry, so we may not see much with this system, but we may have more that come in later. But wrapping up with this 7-day forecast, you see those warming temperatures as we get into the weekend, that steep drop into the 60s as we start out next week, and we may again see a little bit of showers as we get from Sunday into Monday.